Good evening, everybody. Monday, January 13, 10:27 p.m. and second video today, as I promised, on how to use mid-band trade and how to automate it so your limit order always follows the mid-band. As you see, what I have open right now is ES March 25th. I have my chart trader open. I have my so this is today, Monday, January 13th. The areas are plotted. My 30/20 is open. So what is the rule? Let's write as we do the notes. So let me do Google Sheet. And we have all right, before we begin, of course, all of this is for informational and educational and entertainment purposes only. We don't provide any financial advice. All of this for just educational purposes. None of this should be taken as buy and sell offers, as we are not responsible for your wins and losses. Always put your stop loss and treat your market with absolute full risk that you should be aware of. All right, so time right now running is 9:05 today, a.m. Eastern, Central, 10 a.m. Eastern, January 13. I've paused it here just to show you guys. So first, so it is a mid-band trade. So what's the possibility of mid-band trade? So ES, MES, let me make the font a little bit bigger. Let's make it 20. So ES mid-band or trend band trade. It is known as trend trade, mid-band trade. It is taken to the chart to be used is for entry is 1510. What to do? There are, for a mid-band trade to be accurate, you have to just make sure, if I'm going long, 1510 green, 3020 green, higher high. So reversal price should be coming towards mid-band from higher high. So these three conditions must be met. Condition 1, condition 2, condition 3. However, if you want to make it a little bit more safer, you can add a fourth condition is area. Price is not bouncing or reversing from area. Whether it's R1 or S1, S2, etc. Number 5, if the divergence is there a divergence line on the chart? Since we automatically, our software plots it for you. If you have all of these, let's say yes, we have yes, yes, and it's not coming for no area and no divergence. If they match your mid-band trade, your chances of the mid-band trade are 70% plus. I can write since 2008. Of course, any trade, I should write any trade is 50%. Either price will go in your direction, it won't in futures trade. It's like flipping a coin, going long or short. You have every single trade starts with 50%, and it has the possibility you have 50% plus, 60%, then you have 70% or 100%, all the way up to 100%. So probably some users only do this. So they are only watching every 1510 is green, 3020 is green, and they would put and in this case, what would be your TP? An average TP is at least 8 ticks or 2 points in ES. So if you're doing ES, would be 2 points or $2, and SL you should put it 8.5. Like I said previous video, 8.5 from lower low or plus it should be minus 8.5 from higher high price, and or plus 8.5 from a lower low price. That's where your stop loss is. It doesn't mean you're putting an 8.5 point stop loss. It's not like 8.5 times 434. No, this is way too much. 8.5 times 50 is like almost $400-$500 trades. Loss. No, what you have to do is make sure, just like wherever the price is coming from, the price is here. This was the swing I explained, 5.5 points. So now let's do a play. So I will place an entry. Let's make it a little faster. So if the price goes towards higher high 3 times. So now if I want to place an order, so of course I have the playback, I have the chart trader turn on. So there is off, here is on, and I want to buy at a mid-band because both charts are now green. So here is my entries. Computer is always giving you the finest entry possible. Whether you're doing ES or Nasdaq, whether you're doing ES or gold or crude oil, mid-band trade is way too fast for Nasdaq. So please, unless you have experience on Nasdaq, stick to Nasdaq area trade or my previous video, higher high, divergence, overbought, oversold. But for normal everyday users, your target couple of $300, $400, $500 a day from 9 to 11, 4 or 5 mid bands every point to, let's say you do 5. That's $500 right there. If you do $500 to $1,000, you can easily get out of per day from 9 to 11, depending on how many trades hit a stop loss and how many actually hit TP. If you do first 3 trades and they're positive, you should quit. If you are doing a $1,500 evaluation account, $150 is more than enough for you to carry on and do this next day. So 2 to 3 points a day profit target, unless it's coming to an area, and then you can do area trade as well. So this is my mid band. My 1510 is green. It says bullish. My 3020 is green, so it says bullish. So I will go in a buy trade. Buy from where? The entry is the most difficult part for most users, and the entry is right here. There's a midline. You have the 2 black upper lines. You have upper band. You have the lower band. Of course, you have magic bands, and then you have this line, which it changes along with the color. So right now it's green, and then magenta and green. So it just works with the background trend. Don't think, let the computer do the work. It's doing mathematical calculations, like thousands of transactions per microsecond at a server, and it's pushing it to your computer. So it's a algorithm. So don't please ever think with your own brain. Let computer do the job, and your job is, because we have 20,000 traders worldwide and trading and improving the system. And since 2008, the highest possibility of a trade is area trade, and next to after area trade is your mid-band trade. Of course, there's overbought, oversold, divergence, all of that, but the simple trade is ES to scalp a few points every mid-band every once in a while. You can do the mid-band trade on 3020 or 1510, but for beginners we ask just do the trade entry at 1510. As you get experience, you can do more trades on 3020, but it just takes long time. You see this mid-band, and the next mid-band is almost long time in order to get to it. These days ES is moving fast, but at least with the price action, and you can do you don't have to do this in time based. This is price action chart, and I would like to buy here because my background is green. My background is green. Computer is saying if you were to buy 58.35 is the best entry. So what do we tell you? Turn on chart trader, right click in this area. So there's a gray area, then you can hold your mouse and then make it bigger or smaller, and you can hold the time and make the candles bigger and smaller if you like. If you want to hold the price up or down, you see the F button, that'll make it full. And then let's zoom in a little bit. There you go. I've zoomed in by holding the time. and I've zoomed out using this. So here's my entry. So my entry right now is, I would right click and I will say buy limit. All right. So computer is saying if you were to buy. So what is the purpose of this software? The purpose is the probability. Every trade has a 50% win, and our software algorithm since 2008 predicts live the entry for scalping. Whether you want to take 2 points or 10 or 15, area trades will give you more points, but generally going in and out of a trade high frequency within 15 seconds. 15, 30, 1 minute, depending. You can take one good midband trade. So computer is saying, hey, bullish, 15, 10, 30, 20, and I would like to buy. So computer is saying the best possible price to buy based on my calculation is, no human is doing it. This is computer telling you. Is our software at superareas.com. Algo is saying for ES, best way to predict to go long is you should do it from the midband. So I go right here. This is my cross here, this yellow line. By the way, one quick note. Some of my users are colorblind. It's hard for them to see what the magenta versus green. No problem. All you have to do is right click and go to indicators and change the color to, so I go to the background and I can change from green to any color. Let's say I want to make it a little bit darker, lighter green. So there you go. My background has changed. Now same I can do it here. If you're having hard time watching magenta and you want to make it because some users are colorblind and we teach them red to go down or magenta to go down and green to go up. But if you're having hard time, you can go ahead and change the color inside your background. So I'll change the color from red to, let's say, Indian red right here. So as you see, the color has changed. So if whatever color makes you easy. Also midline. If you want to make it a little bit thicker, just double click on it, the midline, and it will take you at the bottom. It says trend band, and you have midline up and midline down. So here I will make the width of it 10. All right, so make it a little bit bolder and a little bit fatter. There you go. Now my midline is, this is the midline. The computer is telling you to buy. Now you see how fat and thick this is. And I can do the same thing on a 30-20. I can go to midline. I can make the trend band. So any properties you can go and change. Absolutely, it's all there for you. So I can go midline and I say, all right, I want to make it wide and thick and I want to be able to see it. And so I don't miss the midline, the best entry, excuse me, right here. So now we have a thick line going through it, and you can even change the color of it. Of course, if you are having color problems, some users are naturally not able to see certain colors, which is okay, but it doesn't. So our use software is very friendly. You can go ahead and change it. So here I will make this a little bit different. So if I want to make it, let's say right here, you can slightly make it however you like it. Anyway, so going back to the entry. So this is the price. Price is up there. You see this white line? That's the current price. Same here. The white line represents the current price. So if you can even double click and it will tell you the price line. Any object you can double click and it'll give you an idea. Hey, what exactly is this? I want to learn about this. What are these? I want to double click. So also a tutorial, and these are MACDs, moving average, conversions, and divergence, right? And then what is this? This is strength, RSI, relative strength index, tells you upper line, lower line, values, buyer and seller. I want to see what are these? These are my areas, right? Super area, target S1. Every object, what are these? These are my Fibonacci boxes or magic bands. My strength, all of this is available. Anyway, so in this case, our entry is midband. So computer is saying buy at 58.35.25. So I will go right here and I would hit buy limit. Okay. Now it would do a buy limit. So when the price will play here, when the price is moving up, your midline is changing as well. As you see, as the price moved up, my midline is, my order is staying at 58.35. However, the midline now has gone to 58.36, and some users are finding it hard time to take it, click on it, and move it up here. All right, now you should be at 36 because computer is saying if you want to buy now, the best price now is 58.36. Okay, to make it easier, all you have to do is hold your control button and hold control first and double click this buy limit. If I click, it says which attached to which indicator, and I would like to attach it to, just click OK. So now my buy limit order is attached. Because it's dynamic and it's moving with the market, it is automatically going to adjust my buy limit as the midline moves up. I don't have to manually do it. So if I change anything, it will give me an error. Hey, this order is currently managed by an indicator. Do you want to disable it? Yes or no. If I go yes, now it is unlinked. But if I go, but you have to go as close to the midline and then hold the control button and double click. And it says attach. I don't want to attach to Magic Band. Remember, you have to attach it to midline. So I'll go as close to this and now double click it. So you want to attach it to where it says MDT band. So that's the trend band. We want to lock it along with, so it would become like a magnet. So press OK. And now again, my order is set along with this midline, and let's play it again. And as you see, if the price goes up, my midband will move along with it. So if the price goes to up automatically, so now the price, now I don't have to worry. As the midline is moving up automatically, my limit order is attached with this indicator. You see how it went from 35 to 39 now? I am already attached. I don't have to worry because sometimes the price moves way too fast. So, all right. So now this is it. All you have to do is if you place, so I will close this. If I want to, let's reverse slightly. Right now it's 907. Let's go to 840 back. To kind of give you an example, let's play it a little bit faster so it goes back into the buy direction. So in this case, it would be a sell order. Both charts are magenta, so you would sell from midline. So here you should do right here and do a sell limit, because price, anything above the price, you will do a sell. Let me make it a little bit faster, and it would go and change that direction to the uptrend, so I can give a live example again. So at 840, the trend was down. At 907, the trend was up, which is okay. One midband, once the direction changes, there is a go divergence lines. I can ignore that midband. I don't have to take it. Okay, so now what it is right here, I would go and I would say, all right, I want to right click and I will do a buy limit. All right, I want to buy a limit. Okay, my order is placed. Now it hasn't attached itself automatically. So this is the next step you have to do. So hold control on your keyboard and double click buy limit. And it says indicator. You want to attach to midband, because what happens is if you attach it to large triggers, small triggers, you can attach it to all over 25 or so different indicators. So you want to attach this to control, and I want to attach to midband. And as I will see now, my price is 58.19. However, if I play and as the market is moving, you see how fast it's moving, and now it's automatically becomes a magnet. You can attach the price to anything. You can attach it to low of the bar. You can attach it to midband, but the best possibility and probability is you should attach it to midband right there. All right, next quick thing is I want to give a good quick example. Let's okay, you want to do a midband and you want to be able to do stop loss, and you want to be able to do TP automatically, and you're just in there to make quick buck, scalp for a few points. So I will set up an ATM. So I go under ATM right here and I go custom and profit. Okay, let's do a profit of 8 ticks, or let's do a profit of 20 ticks, that if I can get 5 points. And my stop loss, let's do again a 5-point stop loss. Let's call this ES 2020. So and I can even rename it to, I can say this is on 1510, this is ES or MES, doesn't matter, however, and I'm doing TP 20 ticks, and I'm doing stop loss 20 ticks. So what easier to, you can rename it however you like. So right now, what is it saying? It's at 20. So it's a MES 1510, ES MES, TP is 20 ticks, stop loss is 20 ticks. Now I've saved it. So what is this going to do? Every time I take an order, let's just to show you an example. If I just hit buy market, it automatically puts a TP, automatically puts a stop loss. So the moment you go inside a trade, this is called automatic or advanced trade management strategy. My strategy is, hey, the moment I go into a trade, automatically puts a stop loss and automatically will put a TP. So I don't have to do 3 buttons. I don't have to do auto right click, and I can do 2 things or 3 things in one shot. The moment the price is picked up, I will automatically put a TP, which I can move. Of course, it's fixed at the beginning. However, this is not attached to anything. You can move your TP, and you can of course move your stop loss, but at least you don't have to do multi clicks, and sometimes it's so fast even in ES these days, then you're able to do this function relatively quickly. All right, so just make it all in one. So now everything is bullish. I would like to buy, so I would do right here, and I would do a buy limit. Now remember, this buy limit is attached to this ATM. So the moment this buy order will kick in, it will automatically take your order, automatically put in stop loss, automatically would put in the TP. So as you know the rule is 8.5. So my stop loss has to be 582675 minus 8.5. So at least visually you guys can, like, at least will make it easier for you. So first step is I would like to automate this, and I would say, all right, double click midband, and I will attach this to trend band. Now, what I have done is I have automated most of my function. So on M1510, when I place an order, I attached it to midband. Now I'm semi hands-free. I'm still watching my trade. It's not fully automation yet. But I've attached an ATM to it that will put in my TP, that'll put in my stop loss, my quantity, everything else. And now I don't even have to move my buy limit order, right? So, and then if I hit play, it will start to move my TP. Automatically, it's moving my thing. So I don't have to do anything. The moment the price hits 58.22, that should make my order go. So let me speed up a little bit. So as the TP, as my limit order is going up, so let me slow down. So let's go this a little bit faster. So if the order hits to midband, it will automatically hit. So the price is coming down. Automatically I'm attached to it, and let's slow down here. There you go. In this case, price came down. It touched the midband, because now if you were here and you accidentally forgot and the midband moved up, now you can attach it to midband, and that will make your job so much easier, so much faster, and you don't have to worry so much about, hey, did I miss by 1 tick? Wherever the midband would be, it's automatically. And in this case, price is coming from higher high. Everything is green, as we discussed down here. It came from higher high, and the only thing was it was coming from an area, but still, after the area, that rule still passed. So green, and higher high. And I stood my stop. My entry computer said that if you bought it at 58.23 or as close to the midline, that's the highest possibility of a profit, right? So, and our rules passed, right? So there's no divergence line. So only thing was that in number 4, you could have said, yes, it's coming from an area, but if you want to eliminate number 4, that's fine too. So right here, it came down. and it gave me 2 points. Now my TP is not set to 2. Remember, it's set to from 23 to 28 now, because it's 20, almost 20 ticks now, right? From this point it entered, but I can close the trade now. I can move my stop loss, I can move my TP, but this is all done automation. So now you can move, you can go down, you can go up, but this is all done automatically. So I saw $100, you can set to low or high, and in this case my stop loss could hit. So until 8.5. So once you know that your TP is hit, you can move your TP, you can move your stop loss, and so on and so forth. So it will make your job a lot easier. So the idea is editing this stop loss, editing this TP, truly will help you. So attach your order, whether it's buy or whether it's sell. So put in your limit order. Make sure if you're selling, the price is below. If you are selling the white line, you have to sell above the white line at a midline price. And if it's magenta, you're selling. If it's green, you're buying. So hopefully this video helps. All you have to do is one more time. So let's play it. So make sure it goes a little bit farther than midband, so I can easily tell you if it goes back up. All right, everything is green. Let me speed up a little. Let's see which direction it goes, and you can attach your order to practically any indicator whatsoever. So let's see. All right, so it's going up. Now I want to, of course, in live market you can't stop the price and put your order. Price would be moving, but I'm doing it at 6x speed. It's not that crazy in the real market. So I would right click, and this is my buy limit. And of course you don't care about the price is still up, and you just hold the control button and double click it, and that's why you need a mouse. Double click it and press OK. Now it got attached and it has my ATM with it. Let's do a playback again. Now as the price is moving up, my midband is moving up automatically. I don't have to worry about the stressing of moving it manually. There you go. My order got picked up. I got $150 and my TP got hit. Of course, this all just happened. If I want to enter again, I would go right here and do a buy limit again. Attach it quickly to midband. Right here. It got picked up. It got attached. I got $37.50. If price goes up, I already got a point. So you can get 1 point, 2 points, as long as your stop loss is 8.5. So in this case, my stop loss would be somewhere around here. So 58.29 minus 8.5. So as I know, but already I got this midband is passed. I already got 2 points out of it. And then you can move your TP. If you see the price is going in the right direction, move your TP and just keep coming behind your stop. Keep chasing your TP profit. So this is called trailing, and you can trail. So it's really just keep coming 8 ticks behind, and as the price goes up, it will keep benefit. Again, I want to buy. So right here, I hit buy. Yeah, so I placed an order. I will control, double click, and I will say attach it to not magic band, escape. I will move it up as close to the midband. This is going 6 speed, so it's kind of crazy. It's not giving me a chance. So let me slow it down to 1 speed, the way market would actually move. So right here, I hit control, double click, attach it to midband. I have my ATM. If you don't want an ATM, just set it to none, and then it won't automatically put a TP or SL. You can always do the TP and SL manually if you like. There you go. So let me speed it up. There you go. And goes down, goes down. Now I'm waiting for midband order to hit, and 5.25. Let's see. Let's make it a little bit faster. In this case, it did not go to midband and went back up. Let's see if it touches the midband actually. Nope, it did not. So just 1 tick above, so it actually did. For my order was at 31.50. It didn't, which is okay. Now I'll just keep continuing to the midband order. So as you see, I'm not doing anything. I'm not touching it. This is automatically moving it to the midband 58.34. Of course, I'm going to the speed of 4. And I don't have to do anything. If I miss it, no problem. I just automatically, it's taking my limit order, and now I'll slow down. So I'm down to 1 speed. Let's see if this time my midband is, computer is saying 58.36 is the best price to buy. Both are green. Everything looks good. So I have, let me put it on 2 speed to make the video a little bit shorter. So because in the morning it's very slow. So 3 speed. And remember, my ATM is right here set up. In this case, let's see if it bounces up from here, or will it pick my mid-band order or not. Let's see. 4. Okay, it got picked up. So of course it put my stop loss too far, and I can move it to around 8.5, and you will eventually get a hang of it. Like 6.25 it came, and where's the price? So from here to here, quickly your eyes will glance, and I saw $100. I didn't close it because my TP is set too far, 6.75, and I have to set it to make sure it's 8.5 maximum. But you can take your 2 points, you can set your ATM 1 point or 2 point, and again, all you need on a $1,500 account is 3 good trades, 3 points, and sometime in one single trade it will give you, there you go, I got 2 points, green to go up, red to go down from midline with an ATM. Simple rule. So after the area trade, this is the highest probability trade in our software. Now if you don't close the trade, it's up to you, because you want to trail. It's completely, do you want to only take $25? Do you want to wait for the price to get and trail automatically? Do you want to take full? Because again, you don't know what could happen, but at least 2 points it will definitely show you. In most of the cases, still 7.25. I'll move, and it got 8.5, and my stop loss got hit. There you go. It touched this midband, and it can still continue to go up. So there you go. Here even it gave me 2 points, and as many midbands go, slowly. This is first retrace, second retrace, third retrace, 4 retrace. So eventually midband loses, 30-20 needs a retrace, and that's what happened. So price went up 22 points. It got overbought here. It needed a bit of a retrace, and it can still continue to go up. But if I'm going in selling, I won't sell until both charts are but if I want to sell, let's say if both charts were there, I would do a sell limit, and I will double click, and I would say attach to, not magic band. Let me pause it because I'm doing, so you just have to go as close to it. Of course, in real market, you can't pause the market. So I will double click, and I'll say attach it to trend band. So I'm attaching, there you go. Now it's attached, and now it's a sell order. There you go, guys. Hopefully this helps. Thank you.